Good afternoon. Day 3. Heath Ledger, Joker, Christian Bale, Batman. Yay! Hi, Jordan. Good to see you. That's nice to have somebody in here before I start for once. I'm just getting the hang of this YouTube stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to set my phone up and along with this so I can have a camera while I'm drawing and chatting. I'll figure it out one of these days. I got a couple ideas. Gonna do some tutorials probably. But here's the goings so far. And today we're probably gonna do the Joker. He's up in here. It's Heath Ledger's face. So we're gonna start that today. Got my trusty reference to look at here. And just gonna do the thing, you know. How are you doing today, Mr. Lawrence? Do you have a good Memorial Day? It was nice. Everybody was streaming everywhere, it seems like. I was all over the place, doing my thing. Start with this hand, I suppose. Start with the hand. But yeah, I'm trying to make things happen. That's what you gotta do. You gotta fake it till you make it, I guess. Like I was saying to a friend of mine today that streaming live on Facebook about what it takes to make this kind of stuff happen. You have to be willing to put your whole soul into it and be willing to take the criticisms and the love and the hate in stride, because like we were saying, haters bring you money too, because they'll bring you followers, because sometimes that hater has someone that hates them bad enough that they want to they want to support you. So just my wife just said, "Don't be negative." Okay, I won't be negative. Not trying to be negative. That's really a positive thing. You know, like she says, it make more sense to ask for help since I'm new to the game here. Get Heath Ledger's hand in here, holding a Joker. Of course, he's holding a Joker. What else would the Joker be holding, right? Other than a Joker. It makes perfect sense, I think, that the Joker would be holding a Joker. Getting the hand in here. Trying to talk at the same time. Concentrate. Try not to get my ugly mug in the way of. Like the other day, I was showing the top of my forehead all day. My wife said I might want to lean back just a little bit. But we're gonna make it happen today. We're gonna get Heath in here. Everybody wants to see Heath. I miss poor Heath so much. He was a great joker, man. He was a great joker. He had such a future. I just don't know, man. That was a horrible thing. He had a bright future, and just a sad ending. But we're gonna keep him alive. Keep the Joker alive. And we're gonna need a straight edge, because we use a straight edge. We're not scared of it. You know, you want it to look good, so you gotta use a straight edge. Making a card, a Joker card, so you want it to be nice and square, like the top of my head. You want it to be square. Uh-oh. Racing. Gotta erase. Little boo-boo. Made a boo-boo. Okay. That looks good. And go with the hand up like this. There, he's got to hold up the card with his thumb in his hand there. So it just, someone was asking me the other day, you know, how do you just, not draw a structure, just start drawing? And I'm like, well, I've always done that since I was a kid. And even when I was in college, my art teacher there, Jason Manley, who was a great artist, he was amazed. He said, well, I don't understand why you do that. And he says, you'd be, you'd do well to do this. And I listened, of course, and I do it, but it's just I in the end, I fall back to my old, I guess, my old habit or whatever of not, you know. Oh well, I don't know. He's a really, really great artist. One, one, one of the class, not really classes, but he wanted us to all come to his studio, and I was one of like only the 3 in the class that actually showed up. And he said, I'm, you know, he was glad that I actually showed up, because I kind of felt bad for, not bad, but you know, kind of embarrassed that he said, because he really wanted me personally to see his studio. And I was like, yeah, wow, that's really, you know, that impresses me that you thought that much of me, that you wanted me to see your studio. And it was really a, not so much an ego boost, but you know, it made me feel kind of kind of squishy inside. You know. And there's the hand. And there's the hand with the card so far. Haven't put the Joker on the card, but there's Heath Ledger's hand above Batman's head. And of course there's shading, but in the other episodes I mentioned that I'm not going to go too far into shading yet. I'm just trying to lay down the entire base and get the whole of the piece in before I go really worrying about detail. If you know Jerkmonger, I watched. He had a quick video this morning. I think he says he'd been in YouTube jail for a while, but I think he's out of it now. Yay! But he was talking about, if you're going to do it, just do it right. You know, you're going to do it right. I know he wasn't speaking personally to me, but it felt like it. And you know, the people that inspired me to do, you know, he's one of the people that really kind of inspired me to do stuff, because I started coming online and watching Drawn and Quartered, and just got me thinking, you know, I can do this, you know, I can do this. So I'm freaking doing this. If I fail, I fail. What, you can't fail unless you try. So you can't succeed unless you try. So it's just like, you got to either make up your mind and get off your ass, if you can, you know, unless, you know, you can't, but do it. Just freaking do it. I like that. And I thank Elliot for sharing that insight, because like he said, we got to help each other here. This isn't this It's not a contest. You know, everybody can win. Everybody's got the opportunity to win. You can't win if you don't play. So, I guess all I'm trying to say is if you want to, there's no one stopping you but you. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. I got to get a closer look. Sorry. You can look at the top of my head for a second. So don't be afraid to fail, because if you don't try, you'll never succeed. Like Brian Shear's gunship Thunder Punch opened yesterday, fully funded by the end of the day. I was just like, yay, go Brian. Kick them in the butt. More power to the man. He's just awesome. I hope he makes 100K by the end of the week, in my opinion. Because it inspires me to think, hey, I might be able to do that. And there's Joker's hand. Yay. Yay, Joker. Yay, Heath Ledger. You're the man. You were the man. You were the man. And like and share if you want. If you want to tell your friends to come in here and listen to my yabbering, that would be great. Now we're going to draw the little Joker. I'm going to have to get a finer pencil than that, because let me see here. What do we got? Here's some of my stuff. I'm going to probably break out a mechanical, but I want a soft pencil because I don't want to overwork. Yeah, we'll try this H. We'll try the old trusty Stabler, just the H. So that way it can put a lighter. It's a little harder, but it's sharper, and I can just do the overall of the silly Joker thing here. And it's not really in very good detail because you can't really see the actual Joker, but I'm going to change that. I'm going to make it where you can tell it's a Joker. Not just a little blob on the screen there. Kind of going to make it look like Harley Quinn, I think, with her little, whatever you call that cap thing she wears, with the little balls everywhere. and his little cowl thing that goes around. You know what the court jester looks like, kind of. Uh-oh. It just didn't turn out right there. Right. Gotta fix that. And don't be afraid to erase. I know I cry about erasing, but if you don't like the way it looks, redo it. The other day, Gary Shipman was drawing something. Can't remember what it was. And he was saying he didn't like what was going on. And all I could say was, if you're not happy, Gary, just start over, man. If it's not feeling it, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. He's super pro. I can't tell. I can't give him advice. Shit. Gary Shipman is super pro. I love Gary Shipman. He's great. I've learned a lot just watching him. He was showing doing exercises and showing people about cross hatching yesterday, and that was really interesting. I had fun with that, watching him do that. You know, but that's Gary Shipman, so he's Gary Shipman. And there's a little Joker card. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Get a little closer. I don't know because I've got my screen, my reference in the way here. Yeah, you can kind of see the little Joker in his hand. It says Joker. But I'll give you even a closer look of everything else. As I said, I haven't shaded anything, really. A little bit. Some detail, but it's a lot darker than this by the time it's done. But there's the Joker's arm. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, coffee break. Anyway, hello, by the way, in chat. Thank you for the like, too. Appreciate it. Now, I think I'm going to move on to trying to cut Joker's eyes in. No, this Heath Ledger's face is just, it's great. It's just like he's there. It's really good. Mark Sparacio is the artist of this reference that I'm looking at. I keep plugging that. I still haven't went and tried to find any more of his art. I'm really going to, because it's powerful. He doesn't have a bat signal on here, so I'm going to have to add a bat signal because what's a flying bat in the city without the freaking bat signal? I'm sorry, my opinion. Get rid of all this crappy stuff on here that clean up the page a little bit from the last few days of fighting. Want it to be clean, even though it's going to be really dark by the time I'm done. It's just don't want to be messy. We're going to start with Joker's tie and his jacket. It basically comes right off the top of the bat's head. The bat's head. Which is pretty cool.
Damn.
What? Leather farts? Uh-oh. Sorry, I got to cover my face. Our dog just landmined us inside here. Yay. Hope you can't smell it. Whew. Boy. Mama. Okay, it's gone.
Made my eyes water.
Gee. Ugh. That was pretty nasty, Butters. That was pretty nasty. Oh, there's his tie. Got his tie going. Gonna have his tie in there. Get to his head. Get the wing in here. It goes over the top of the city. His the wingtip of his jacket on the collar blends into the city over here. And now we can remove those excess lines. But like I said, don't be afraid to fail. You know, just try your best, man. That's all I can say to do. Do it for you. You know, you draw for you, not for someone else. That's the main thing for me. I like that, you know, people like the stuff I'm doing. Maybe that's not why I'm doing it though. It's for me, you know, for my personal love of it. Okay. We're gonna start throwing his head in there. And we're trying to get his jacket in here. And we got his jacket going. Got his hand in. Working on the shoulder, whatever. Gonna have to start defining the bat pretty soon. Gonna have to start defining the bat pretty soon, but we gotta get the ledger in there. tie look right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now we'll try and throw Ledger's chin in. And that'll be Ledger's chin. Ta-da! And I'm starting to work on hair. Best thing I can say about hair is do it in clumps. Someone said do it in clumps, and I can't argue that. Try and do it in clumps because it's really hard to do if you try and just do it all at once. Doesn't seem to ever turn out right or exactly the way you want it. Take that out. It needs to be clean right there. Because his hair goes right there. Over his ear. He's got a big string of hair coming down his forehead. And we're kind of got the outline of his face where we want it. Really need this to be sharper. So we're going to make it sharper. I need to be able to cut really good. There. Just because like I said, the hair is important. Especially on Heath Joker. His hair was like just crazy sick. Anyway, when I'm done, I will share again the side-by-side drawing on my page so that people can see. That's a little too close. A little too close. Gotta erase. There we go, erasing again. But not looking too bad for what it is. Oh, sorry. My wife's trying to. Hi, Cross. What's going on, Rick? I didn't see you there. Sorry. You want to see so far? I've been just rambling, but I'm doing Joker right now. Doing the Joker part. I'll give you a good close look. Working on the Joker hair and the outline of his face. But like I said, this picture of Heath Ledger is just so sick. I know I'm not going to be able to do as perfect as Mark here did, but I will do my best. Yeah, I'm trying, Rick. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Trying to be a good pupil. My mentor, Rick. Yeah, don't let Joker drive you batty. Don't let drawing the Joker drive you batty. Too late, man. Sorry. I'm a little loud, huh?
Be fine.
Don't let the Joker drive you mad.
I love your laugh.
Don't let the Joker drive you mad, Batman. I'm just trying to capture the hair. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about. I don't remember who it was that was saying it, but we were talking about drawing hair, and the topic was try and do it in clumps. Because if you try and go all out, oh, I'm going to make this so perfect all in one shot. No, you can't do that. I've never been. I've never been able to do that. Maybe someone else can, but I'm not the guy that can. But I just, it was really good advice though, drawing it in clumps, because I think that's some pretty good Heath Ledger hair, man. I really do. Smart ass. Well, it's a good start, I think. Anyway, we'll see. Another key is don't be scared to try new things. And if it makes you feel good, do it. That's what I always say. That sounds like a hairy situation to me, pal. Yep. Harry Heath. And his hair is just so stringy, I mean, it was just so greasy and slimy looking, but it was cool. But that was part of his appeal, I guess, was he was slimy. I don't know. Yeah, he was kind of slimy, but it was all right. So what are you doing today, Rick? Watching me? Laughing at me? I don't blame you. I'd laugh at me too. Also, if you don't know who Cross Comics is, you need to go over and check out Cross Comics. He draws every day, and he's very entertaining. And he draws some pretty damn good stuff too. That skunk girl yesterday in the tomato soup, dude, that was fucking fantastic. I love it. I don't care what they were saying. It was beautiful. I I would venture to say some of the best composition idea it was great, Rick. You deserve applause for that. Because it was utterly awesome. Oh, there's Heath Ledger's hair. And his hand and the Joker. Now, if you could just picture Heath Ledger's face. You're going to draw a Blue Beetle. Okay, great. Uh, once I get done here, I don't know how long I've been on even. I'm not even paying attention to the time. I'm just trying to get Heath in here. Uh, I'll be there. You know I will. No, really, dude. That was great, dude. I know they were just screwing with you because they loved it too because they kept commenting on it. If they didn't love it, they wouldn't have kept commenting on it. It was fantastic, man. That was some pro work there. Totally pro work. Totally pro work. Now we're doing Joker eyes. We're in trouble now. But I will definitely be over there with you, cheering you on. take my time and do this Joker face right, because he's got a totally expressive face, man. I'm gonna try and capture it though. There's one eye started, and a nose started. Probably not going to end that way though. I'm not really liking the nose right now. Yeah, I think I screwed that up there. What's wrong? I see what I did. I see what I did there. There, that'll work. That's better. He's got a pretty square nose. He got like I got. He's got this little divot. My wife comments about the little divot, little pig nose divot. Yeah, I think that's better. That looks more like a nose. Looks more like a nose, like a Heath Ledger nose. And we gotta try and get the eye in here. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I am not Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think it's gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. All right, all right. And there's Joker's eyes. Do they look like Heath Ledger's eyes? Tell me, does it look like Heath Ledger? A little bit. Maybe a little bit. We're getting there. Getting there. It's getting there. I have to erase that because that needs to move over. The hair is in the way. So I've got to draw his wrinkly cheeks in there. And then we'll do the hair again. As it strings down over his eyeball. There. That is Heath Ledger's eyes of the Joker. And the nose. And now we're going to do that pretty mouth. Ooh, you got a pretty mouth, Joker. Yuck. Not really. Not really, though. Not really a pretty mouth there, Joker pal. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying. I just, I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it. We're getting there. It's coming together. Gonna have a mouth on him here in a minute. Gonna have a mouth and a chin. And a gross looking mouth at that. There it is. Gnarly Heath Ledger Joker. I still gotta put some creases in his forehead and all that, but I think that's Heath Ledger. My rendition of Heath Ledger. Joker. And there he is. He's all done. I think I'm gonna call that for today. That's basically the whole. I plan on over here doing like I said, putting. It's not in the original picture, but I'm gonna put a bat signal there because that's just screaming. Put a bat signal to me. Bat signal, bat signal. You know, it's screaming it, right? Doesn't it? Doesn't it look like it's just screaming it? Bat signal, saying bat signal. But that's probably going to be it for today. And here I go, still drawing, right? But he still needs a couple little things like this. But you know. But I think we're pretty good, pretty done. Almost pretty done. Yep, that's it. That's done. That's pretty done. Now I'll do some more shading in the face area. He's got a little more lighter shading. I'll use a stump on or whatever. But I'm done for today. Thank everybody for coming out, liking, and that. Appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed my version of Heath Ledger. Have a great day. Bless you.